Welcome back to Morning Live. Chef Paul Lillakas is back grilling up some tasty pork chops just in time for the long weekend. What is the secret to grilling a perfect pork chop?
Meat thermometer. Okay, there's more to it than that, but honestly, like any piece of meat, I feel like I'm a broken record with this. Meat thermometer, and learn how to use it, and use it every time, and you're never gonna overcook a piece of meat. And you can make them to people's preferred donenesses. So that's golden rule in my books.
The great thing about meat thermometers, too, you can get the high-tech ones as well. You can pop it in and just monitor on your phone as well.
You could do that. You can get instant read ones that are digital, that legit, you could poke every steak or pork chop on the grill and know exactly what's going on inside. And ultimately, that's what scares people about grilling. And that's why we've eaten so much overcooked meat in our days, because people are like, well, when in doubt, cook it for another 5 more minutes. So,
all right, what do we have here?
Okay, so today we're going to make some grilled pork, and we're basically going to make like an adult ketchup. What did you call it? You said it smells like fancy ketchup?
Fancy smelling ketchup.
Right, we're going to make a grown-up ketchup here, and we're going to make it without added sugar. We're going to use natural sugar from California prunes. And it's got a little more depth of flavor.
So you lost me at prunes, but I'll follow you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know, people might think it's a little bit strange. We're gonna start by toasting some Chinese 5-spice. So this has a lot of those warming spices. That's what you're smelling a lot of in this kitchen today. So we're just going to toast that immediately when it hits the pan. You can smell it.
Yeah, it smells great.
Lots of warming spices, literally 15, 20 seconds. And then we're going in with, this is our ketchup base. So out of my blender, I've mixed passata, ginger, garlic, our prunes, which add sugar and they add depth of flavor. So a lot of my favorite dishes with big flavor from around the world, think mole sauce, think curries, they use dried fruits to add sugar and add complexity.
I get a really sweetness smell right now.
Exactly, and not any added sugar. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of balsamic for that acidity. We're making grown-up ketchup.
All right.
Okay, and of course, I was already up early grilling this morning, so I have my pork chops here and some green onion that I just grilled up. Quite simply, you know, I used my meat thermometer. These are fairly thick, and the idea is that you make your sauce inside and then out to the grill where you'll cook these, and then everything gets nestled into that sauce in the end. So you just cook this until the color deepens, and I've got a swap out here so you see it's just deepened, it's thickened a little. If it gets too thick, don't hesitate to add a tablespoon of water, thin it out again. All depends on the heat on your stove. And then we just take our beautiful pork.
Those look beautiful.
These are rib chops, thank you. These are rib chops, these are Frenched. You don't have to use Frenched, you know, that just means that the bone is still attached and they're cleaned up nicely. And I get that crisscross mark by making sure my grill is super hot. Onto the grill, 2 minutes, and then a quarter turn. So a 90-degree turn, and then you'll get that sort of restaurant feel. And I was telling you, I love to just throw some green onions onto the grill along with my meat. Adds a nice pop of color. It adds that onioniness, and look how beautifully these kind of just drape on in there.
That looks great. We've got 2 minutes to get this meal done.
Oh yeah, so it's pretty much done. Now you're just, you know, you're letting your meat almost rest in here. That's another thing. Don't take it from the grill to the table because meat really needs to rest, especially these thick pork chops. You don't want somebody slicing into it and all those juices come out. So just let it rest in there, let them warm up, and just goes right to the center of the table, just like that, in the skillet. And would you like to try? Can I tempt you?
So this is the finished version here.
That's right.
And I don't know if you can see, it is a little bit pink on the inside. Tell me about that.
Okay, so I don't know how much overcooked pork, you know, we all ate as kids, but everybody was afraid to undercook it because they thought it would make you sick, but it won't. Unfortunately, when pork is totally white, it's already well done. And what do we know about well done steak? It's a little dry, it's a little bit of a shame. So just when it's medium well, that's my sweet spot. Just a touch of pink.
That sauce has amazing flavor.
You like it?
Like you still get a little ketchup or tomato, I guess, paste, but yeah, it's got great kickback. It's nice.
And a little bit of complexity, right? It's literally a grown-up ketchup. And if you have extra prunes, make a little charcuterie board for before the dinner. You know, they come in a big box, they go a long way, so that goes great with a glass of wine before dinner and on a beautiful long weekend like this one coming up.
Okay, and on a beautiful long weekend like this one, how long would this meal take? Because that's what a lot of people are worried about.
Not that long, not that long. Really, I mean, it depends. If you want to brine your pork chops, you can start them the night before, but you don't necessarily have to. All in all, like 30 minutes.
3 minutes.
30.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 3
All
minutes.
Right, perfect. 3
Your
minutes.
dreams.
30 minutes. All right, perfect. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. Maybe you should as well.
You should try it.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Yeah.